Before I jump into anything, just want to say the spots in the Thor workout program are filling up fast. There's only like 2 spots left. So if you're interested, hurry up, fill out an application, get in on this. Don't tell me you're interested. Fill out a damn application and let's get going. Anyway, let's get to the show. What's up, y'all? My name is Prince, and I'm an urban acolyte. This is a follow-up to the Captain Marvel video that I posted a few days ago. If you haven't seen it, go check that out. It had to do with people kind of, I don't even know how the Rotten Tomatoes works. The article that I read from comicbook.com and from We Got This Covered said that people were leaving negative reviews or whatever. Since the movie's not out, you can't post a review. I guess they're doing something where the fan interest thing, like it's at like 55% fan interest. Basically, they're saying people aren't interested in seeing the movie. I'm interested in seeing it. I already have my ticket. So all that stuff is it's not factual. It's not any indicator of reality because I've never even used the Rotten Tomatoes. I don't go there. I don't care what their scores are or anything. But some people care about that stuff, so whatever. But anyway, I did a video on it because I was really wanting to discuss this hatred that I see for Brie Larson's character in the movie as Captain Marvel, and people attacking Brie Larson on a personal level. I saw some really interesting comments, and I'm gonna be real with y'all. Before Brie Larson signed on to be Captain Marvel, I had no idea who she was, right? I don't pay attention to what actors do, what these people in Hollywood do. Yeah, I do have inside contacts. They're not really inside contacts, just people that I know that are acquainted with me through martial arts. So people in the film industry who are badass martial artists, they're either directors or stunt people, writers who practice martial arts. So normally when I really am excited about a movie, it's because of the action, because of the stunt people that I follow who are working with that, right? This Alita Battle Angel movie, I'm probably going to see it if Nashville doesn't flood this weekend because I follow one of the people who was the stunt double for, the Battle Angel. She was doing the Wing Chun and the flips and all that other stuff, right? But Brie Larson, I had no idea who she was, so I had to look into that. And this whole social justice warrior attack or concern, as far as I'm concerned, if you say, oh, well, I don't want to see that social justice warrior stuff in this movie in Captain Marvel or Brie Larson's an SJW, look, you're an idiot. I'm just going to be honest with you. You're an idiot. If that's the reason, if an SJW is the reason you don't want to see something, you're an idiot because chances are you don't even know what you're talking about. I'm going to just be real with you. Like I said in the other video, a lot of y'all are hearing talking points from somebody else and their opinion becomes your opinion and you don't have an original thought. It's like I said in I think it was the Obi-Wan video I posted, right? The whole purpose for me doing this, y'all think is, oh, he wants to talk about Star Wars. No, motherfucker. An urban acolyte, this is where it's good to know what somebody is about and who their target audience is. And I'm going to come back to that. That's a big one because what Brie Larson said, what a bunch of you dumb motherfuckers have been repeating, she was saying that within a certain context about a certain movie. But because you heard somebody else say it, you heard them take it out of context and their opinion became your opinion and their opinion, what they were saying was wrong. And now you're just repeating something else that's wrong, right? Which gets said a lot about me. So the whole urban acolyte thing had to do with meditation and martial arts. The whole idea of becoming the hero of your own story, ignoring what everybody else tells you to do and doing what you feel is your purpose, right? Like the whole Fight Club thing. What did Tyler Durden say, right? No, you're not your designer shoes and your khaki pants. You're not all this BS that everyone that says about you, right? Being an urban acolyte is about learning to think for yourself, right? Ignoring all other BS, right? But hey, some of y'all aren't capable of that and you're not in my audience. What I do is not for you, right? You can watch, but it's not for you. That's what Brie Larson basically said about A Wrinkle in Time, right? She said that white guys in their 40s who were going and reviewing these movies, these critics, are reviewing a movie that was never intended for them. A Wrinkle in Time by Ava DuVernay, and she puts this little mixed girl in the movie, and it's you know, her searching for her father. And Ava DuVernay, I don't know if she's mixed, but she seems kind of Creole. She's got some mixing somewhere in her gene pool, just like most African Americans from the South, at least from states that had slavery. Most of us are mixed, right? Hey, I think 2 of my 8 great-great-grandfathers were white men, right? And so my whole point, her father had just died. So she's got this girl who loves her father, and he's missing, and she's searching for him, and she finds him, right? And all this magical, mystical stuff, and she changed it to match her spirituality. She didn't keep the Judeo-Christian spirituality that's in the movie. And hey, there were some women who didn't like it, right? Most of you guys didn't even watch my damn Wrinkle in Time review video. The movie's not clearly for you. And that's what Brie Larson is saying. And I agree with her. Oh, Prince, you're a shill. You're social. It's Disney and you're a Disney. No, motherfucker, I'm looking at my numbers. I enjoyed A Wrinkle in Time. I worked hard on that review. You motherfuckers didn't even watch the damn video. So I agree with her. Yeah, because I know my numbers, right? The people that she's talking about are the people who primarily make up the audience on my channel. Y'all didn't even care enough to watch the review to support me. And she's talking about, and these are the critics. No, the movie's not for you. It's for little girls of color, you know, who might have a father who's not there or whatever, right? That's who the movie was intended for. But that gets completely taken out of context. Now Brie Larson doesn't want 40-year-old middle-aged white men to see her movies, when Captain Marvel, even though, yeah, the Captain Marvel, the character is a feminist, and yeah, we want this to be like the Marvel's Wonder Woman, and it's the first time Marvel is doing a female-led character, but it's still a popcorn comic book movie intended for middle-aged white men. So look, you dumbasses. This movie is obviously for you. A Wrinkle in Time, not for you. And her comments were made in the context of that movie. But somebody on YouTube told you, some comic book guy and some dude in an Auburn hat or Alabama shit. I'm gonna say Auburn, right? Maybe that'll burn his ass. Cause I don't give a fuck about nan one of them, right? Slave ball is what I consider it. Right? But some dude is going to tell you this, and so you have to believe it, because a bunch of people on YouTube that have a bunch of subscribers and a bunch of views are saying something to rile you up. All while, hey man, whether they're wrong or they're right, it looks the same to their bank account, but you ain't thought about that, have you? You haven't thought about the fact that they might be compromised, right? They're not going to tell you the truth. They're going to lie to you, make it sound fly to you, because you don't want to hear the truth. Now, y'all motherfuckers don't know nothing about that GMO-B, right? The good die mostly over bullshit. So y'all don't even know what I'm talking about right now. As far as y'all concerned, hey man, that black guy Prince, I love it when he throws a tantrum. He's getting riled up, right? So anyway, I wanted to respond to this comment that I got. I'm not making it a habit of responding to stupid shit that I see from people, but this guy's talking about he hopes that the movies don't have any SJW shit in them. And then I said, well, look, if you don't want to see that, because you're going to interpret that, he completely missed what I said initially. I was like, look, man, every movie is going to have social justice warrior stuff in it. When you go to look to interpret it that way, and that's the whole point. When you look to interpret things through that lens, right? If you walk into something with rose-colored lenses on and you like, man, why does everything look rosy? Why is everything like got this red tint to it? Well, because you might want to take off your rose-colored lenses, dumbass, right? But I don't know, man. I don't want to say that the meditation makes me think this way, right? I like to say it's common sense, but they call it common sense and it's not all that common, right? And I said, look, man, my advice, just stay home. Don't go see any movie. If you don't want to see any social justice warrior stuff in it, social justice warrior stuff, don't go see any damn movie. Stay your fucking ass home, right? Because you're no better than the that offends me crowd, because you're offended too. If every little thing offends you, if you see it as, oh, this is social justice warrior stuff, stay the fuck home, man. Because you're always going to interpret stuff that way. If you're looking for it, you're going to find it. Right? That's really it. Right? So he responded. He was like, now don't get me wrong. I want the movie to succeed. Also know that the character is extremely powerful, which is cool. Unlike Rey, who turned out to be an overpowered character without years of Jedi training like Luke had to endure. Right? I hope episode 9 explains why that is, because at the moment it looks like it's just the social justice warrior stuff I was referring to. We need more strong female characters. Now, first off, Luke Skywalker blew up the damn Death Star after one lesson on meditation from Obi-Wan before he died. And he had 2 lessons in a flight simulator on how to fly an X-Wing. But nobody gets upset about that. Nobody gets upset about the fact that Luke is overpowered, right? He had years of Luke didn't have years of Jedi training. He had however much time he spent with Yoda on Dagobah, and that was it. The rest of the time, he's trying to figure it out on his own. Rey, hey, man. Rey learned through osmosis. She absorbed all of Kylo Ren's training. They merged minds. Basically, Rey and Ben share the same mind, right? He knows her life. She knows his life. She had years of flight simulator training experience while she was on Jakku. What the hell do you think she was doing for 19 years? She just magically appeared, right? All of this stuff, it comes from hearing stuff from somebody else and repeating it. This is not an original thought, dude. It's not, right? Because if it were, how come I've heard it before? How come I dismissed everything you said in 10 seconds, right? It's not an original thought. And so when you go in looking for social justice warrior stuff, you're going to find it, because that's the way you're looking to interpret it. And that's the whole point that I've been trying to get across for the last 3 years. And I'm really getting tired of it, man. I'm getting tired of dealing with stupid motherfuckers on YouTube, right? This is the thing. I don't have to do this. I don't have to. I'm all about urban acolyte training. I'm all about training to become the hero of your own story, not talking about it, doing it. Do you do it? Right? Pick up a kettlebell, dude. Pick up a kettlebell. Go do some Wim Hof. Take a cold shower like Wim Hof. Get on the cushion and meditate. All this other shit, social justice warrior shit, will start to matter less to you, because it doesn't matter to me. I don't go around thinking about this stuff when I'm not on my camera talking to myself about this, basically talking to myself about this stuff, right? It's other stuff I'd rather do. I've been saying this a lot lately. I gotta work on my personal training website. I gotta write workout programs. All this shit, talking to y'all about this dumb shit, it's not important to me, man. It's important to you. It's important that you need something to get riled up about. And that's really what I've been trying to say. And people get mad at me about it. And I'm like, look, man, if I like that you get mad. It means I'm pressing a fucking button so you actually get up off your ass and start to do something, right? Get up, get out, and do something. How will you make it if you never even try? Oh man, I love Prince's rant. This is not a rant, man. This is a man to man. Ladies, this is not, like Brie Larson said about A Wrinkle in Time that y'all are now applying ladies, this is not a message for you. I'm gonna be real. This channel was never for the ladies. I appreciate y'all's support. Amanda, it's about 3 black ladies that I cannot remember off the top of my head right now, but y'all know who you are. One follows me on Twitter all the time. She does stuff for writers and websites and stuff. 2 of y'all are musicians, I believe. I know who you are, right? Ladies, this is me talking to the fellas, man. Y'all are on that bullshit, man. A lot of y'all are fucking on that bullshit. For real. You're not men, right? This estrogen dominance is real. There is an attack on testosterone, and I'm not talking about I'm talking about in the environment, right? I'm talking about from the minute we are conceived, right? When you are conceived, damn, see, we getting ready to have floods and shit. When a child is conceived and it's a male, right? All fetuses are supposed to be female. They start out female. When it turns out that it's not XX, you shut the fuck up. I know it's getting ready to flood. Thank you. When that chromosomes, that other X turns to XY, hey man, your mama's immune system starts to attack that fetus, right? So from day one, the minute we are conceived, we are under attack. I'm not talking about, like I said, this is not about social justice warrior stuff. I'm talking about nature, man. In the environment, right? You got estrogens in the plastics that get absorbed in our food. You got things that mimic estrogen in these toxins that are in the environment. Hey, they affect women too, right? Why do you think some of these girls are 9-10 years old starting their menstrual cycle? You got 8-year-old girls that double D titties and stuff, right? Because too much estrogen. Because what does estrogen do? It makes the woman's body ready to have babies, to carry children, right? And some of these dudes look like, hey, look, if you see a dude and he looks like a pregnant woman, if he looks like a menopausal woman, that's estrogen dominance, right? If you see a dude that's acting completely irrational, right? His emotions are all over the place. He can't focus. That's estrogen dominance, man. There's something wrong with him, man. Some of these dudes spewing hate all over YouTube, that's estrogen dominance, dog. Me right here, this is not a tantrum. This is me telling y'all from man to man, from brother to brother, stop worrying about this stupid shit, man. Please stop, man, because I don't want to be around it, right? I'll go do something else. I got 5 other YouTube channels that I would much rather run at this point than this one, because I'm getting tired of hearing the bitch sessions in the comments. I'm getting tired of making videos for the bitches, right? At this point, anytime I get ready to record, I'm like, oh, let me go make something to talk to the bitches, man, because I know they coming out, man. As soon as I upload the video, I know it's gonna be some bitches, man. Like, and I'm not even talking about women, because some of you dudes is bitches too, right? I done dropped so many hip-hop references in this video. And I'm putting all this shit in. I don't even give a damn how long the video is, man. It doesn't make any damn sense, man. Y'all are scared of strong. Well, I love a strong woman, but not like this. Motherfucker, I love a strong woman, but not like this, right? How much sense does it? Then you don't. Shut the fuck up, right? Well, Leia was a strong, you know what? Leia was a strong female character, but the original saga was not about Leia, it was about Luke, right? When these women say I want a strong female character, they mean I want her to be in the lead. I want her as the lead. And if you listen to any true feminist, Rey is not a strong female character. Rey, y'all, see, this is where you're wrong about Carol Danvers. This is where you're wrong about Rey. You say she's not a strong female character or she's overpowered because you're looking at what she can do. You're not looking at how she thinks. You're looking at what she does. Oh, she beat Kylo Ren. She fought Luke and knocked him, made him fall, right? She did this. She can use the Force. But Rey's still a little girl, the little girl from her vision. No, wait, come back. She's still that fucking little girl. But she's overpowered. Okay. That's like the motherfucker that can dunk on everybody from the damn 3-point line in a basketball game, right? But the minute you say you put him on the free throw line, the minute the game is on the line, then he chokes. That's Rey. That is Rey. The minute you say something to Rey about her parents and her family, she chokes. That ain't overpowered, dog. She's Achilles. She literally is Achilles. Rey is Achilles. Captain Marvel is Achilles. She doesn't know her past in this movie. That's who we know. In the comic books, I don't follow the comic books, but I knew that Carol Danvers was an alcoholic. I knew that they've written into this character the same things that you see with women in the military, right? Alcoholism, they get in these crazy relationships with dudes, right? They got some kind of issues, but most of y'all motherfuckers don't know anything about that because you never served a day in your life, and you're probably afraid of these kind of women, right? Yeah, they're assertive, but there's some kind of issue. Why are you so assertive? You're strong here, but where are you weak here, right? And that's, hey, I hope they bring that out in the Captain Marvel character. I want to see that, right? That will make her, that will humanize her, you know, even though she's the most powerful character that we're seeing now. There's some chinks in the armor. She's got an Achilles heel too, just like Ray. But hey, I feel like I'm the only one talking any sense at this point. So, you know, I don't know. What are you gonna do when the bad guy not there no more, right? Because I'm all about trying to help dudes become supermen, and I don't think it's gonna happen here. It's gonna happen somewhere else where most of you geeks are not gonna follow me. And to be honest, I kind of prefer it that way.